When talent, passion, and commitment converge, success becomes boundless. He was one of the best short-track racers ever. His skill on the shorter speedways became legendary to date. He gladly shared that knowledge, mentoring the likes of Rusty and Kenny Wallace, Alan Kulwicki, and Mark Martin. That is the story of Richard Trickle. Behind the funny name and skill set was a man soaked in pain. One day, when all was well, Richard Trickle ended that personal pain by taking his own life. What really happened? In this video, we look back at the life and surprise passing on of the legend track racer Richard Trickle, and reveal the secret reason why this happened that no one knew about. The name Richard Trickle is legendary in the Wisconsin racing community. He is the greatest short-track racer ever, recording more than 1,000 victories in his 2 decades. In the early years, Trickle raced in cars with engines he had personally built. That changed in 1966, when Alan Kulwicki's father Jerry started building his engines. Those second-place finishes transformed into victories. Racing more than 100 events each year, Trickle would race back-to-back, from track to track, racing up to 5 nights a week. And a large percentage of the time, he was victorious. In the mid-1980s, he started racing out of state and competing in various American Speed Association races. It was with this racing series where he encountered Rusty Wallace and made an impression. In 1989, Richard Trickle joined the Nascar Cup Series full-time in the number 84 Miller High Life Buick. He earned 6 top 5 finishes during his rookie campaign and was awarded the Rookie of the Year. At the season-ending awards banquet, the 48-year-old showed his humorous side when accepting the award. "I guess I'd just like to thank everyone who gave a young guy like me a chance," he joked. His best career finish was 3rd, and he did it 5 times. In his 303 races, he earned 15 top 5 and 36 top 10 finishes. Despite not winning any races, Trickle's name and finishing position somehow managed to make it on SportsCenter every weekend when Dan Patrick or Keith Olbermann reported NASCAR highlights. The good-natured Trickle, who was notorious for his addiction to smoking, even while racing, always took the ribbing in stride. His last full season of racing in NASCAR came in 1998 when he had 1 top 10 finish. He was 57 years old. Richard Trickle's retirement, he returned to Wisconsin and raced in occasional events, including the 2001 and 2007 Slinger Nationals at Slinger Superspeedway and in the Midwest Tour. In 2001, something else happened. Trickle and his family suffered a setback when his granddaughter passed on in a car crash. That surprise of losing a granddaughter always bothered Richard Trickle. This condition persisted and really bothered him. On May 16, 2013, Richard Trickle drove to the burial ground where his granddaughter was interred. He called 911 and told the operator there he was going to take his own life at that location. Moments later, his body was found lying beside his pickup truck at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Boger City, North Carolina. His family released a statement following after this surprise incident. He had been suffering for some time with severe chronic pain, had seen many doctors, none of which could find the source of his pain, the family mentioned. His family, as well as all those who knew him, find his passing on very hard to accept, and though we are wounded from losing him for some time, he's no longer suffering, and we take comfort knowing he's with his very special angel. Despite the sad ending, Trickle's NASCAR legacy will forever be one of a driver who got to the dance late, was passionate about his craft, and never took himself too seriously. It was his sense of humor that connected with others. His memories are still with us after a memorial statue was installed in Wisconsin Rudolph Town. What do you think would have led to that severe pain until he took his own life? What fascinated you about Richard Trickle racing maneuvers? Leave your comment in the comments section. We would be happy to sample your thoughts, and give this video a like. Subscribe to our channel for more of such unique stories.